If Travis Kelce doesn't give Taylor Swift a ring, I'm coming for you by July. Coming for you.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce just turned a regular family wedding into the Met Gala meets rom-com territory. Between dance moves, mystery rings, and that name on a wedding invite, these two had people spiraling faster than Taylor's curls in 2008. Let's dive into the most Tayvis-tastic moments. Number 8. Date night. Okay, so before all the barn dancing and OMG is that a ring chaos, Taylor and Travis had themselves a little calm before the storm romantic dinner that could have melted steel. Where? Palm Beach. When? Right before the cousins' big day. And yes, they were that couple. They hit up this bougie spot called Bookin', and they didn't go unnoticed. A lucky diner, an OG Swiftie over 50, basically had a front row seat to the rom-com unfolding next to her table. The woman nearly passed out from excitement, but somehow kept her cool like a pro. Meanwhile, Taylor and Travis, giggly, sharing appetizers like it's a Disney movie, sneaking kisses, sipping cocktails, and doing that grossly adorable couple thing. You could practically hear the rom-com soundtrack playing. Even the staff was on high alert, probably thinking, don't mess this up, don't mess this up. Her bodyguard sat nearby pretending not to be Batman, while the couple just vibed hard. Number 7. Serving looks and sentiment. When Taylor shows up to your wedding, even if she's technically just the girlfriend of the cousin, it's game over. Forget the bride, everyone's eyes are glued to Taylor. And she did not disappoint. She waltzed into Travis's cousin's wedding in Tennessee looking like a modern fairy tale in this strapless blue floral corset dress that whispered, "I'm hot and wholesome." But let's talk bling. She had a jewelry game that would make the crown jewel sweat. The blue drop earrings, subtle nod to her cat Olivia. The vintage Cartier diamond necklace, oh, just a casual 21.5K drip. She's flexed before. But the real kicker? That dainty TNT bracelet Kelce gave her for Christmas. She's worn it multiple times now, and if that's not love locked-in beads, what is? This wasn't even the first time she's recycled the look. Taylor's all about reusing glam. She wore a super similar combo to Jack Antonoff's wedding and a NYC model's big day. Consistency is queen behavior. Meanwhile, Travis, he pulled up looking like a chill hipster farmhand who stumbled into a fashion ad. Gingham Bottega shirts, tan flared pants, loafers, and that longer hair that had the internet spiraling into a 90s boy band fever dream. Number 6. Full of PDA. So you know how most couples try to play it cool at family weddings? Not these two. Travis and Taylor straight up gave everyone a live-action Nicholas Sparks moment at his cousin's wedding, and fans were living for it. Insiders say they weren't shy about showing some lovey-dovey action. We're talking hands being held like their lives depended on it, flirty glances flying across the table like it was prom night, and just a whole lot of, yep, we're in love energy. It didn't take long before Swifties turned into digital detectives, zooming in, slowing footage, and basically analyzing every movement like it was game tape. And let's be honest, Travis was clearly in boyfriend of the year mode. Whether it was the arm casually around her back or the way he looked at her like she was the last slice of pizza, the man was not hiding his feelings. Taylor, meanwhile, was glowing like she just dropped another #1 hit. Number 5. Coordinated dance vibes. Let's talk about the moment when Travis and Taylor became that couple at the wedding. The ones everyone envies but pretends not to notice. It wasn't just about them being cute, they were synchronized. Yes, like Olympic levels synced. While the bride and groom had their big moment on the dance floor, Taylor and Travis were over in their seats doing what can only be described as the adorably awkward but somehow still perfect seated shoulder bop. You know the one where your upper body's having more fun than your feet, and you're vibing so hard the tablecloth gets jealous. They weren't even trying to steal the spotlight, but let's face it, when two of the most famous faces on the planet start chair dancing in unison, people are gonna notice. Someone on TikTok even called it the most wholesome couple content since Jim and Pam at the office party. And let's not skip the looks. Taylor rolled in wearing a blue floral dress that said, "I'm in love and also low-key rich," paired with platform sandals because, duh, height doesn't matter when you're dating a human skyscraper. Travis kept it chill in a striped button-down, brown pants, and hair that we will be discussing in a later. Number 4. That ring, though? Now we're getting into full-blown Swiftie meltdown territory. You guessed it, the ring. Not just any ring, but a ring spotted on a finger during a moment that looks suspiciously engagement photo-worthy. Cue mass panic. Taylor was all dolled up in her elegant strapless floral dress, just casually sparkling, literally and emotionally, while seated next to Travis. One perfectly lit photo showed her with her head on his shoulder, holding a wine glass and looking like she just unlocked the final level of happiness. And then, eagle-eyed fans zoomed in. There it was, a shiny little something on her finger. It wasn't on the traditional "yes, I'll marry you" finger, but let's be real. When you're Taylor Swift, rules are more like suggestions. Some fans screamed, engaged. Others were like, calm down. Maybe she just caught the bouquet and got bonus jewelry. Still, it didn't help that the couple looked ridiculously peaceful and content. One fan even said it's the happiest they've ever seen her, which, considering this is a woman who's won Grammys barefoot on national TV, is saying something. Number 3. Hair Drama, Kelce edition. Let's switch gears and talk about the real scandal here. Travis Kelce's hair. Yes, the hair. Because apparently nothing breaks the internet faster than an NFL tight end growing out his locks and channeling every 90s teen heartthrob ever. When Travis stepped into the wedding reception with longer, slick-to-the-side hair, Swifties reacted like he'd shown up wearing Crocs to the Grammys. Some were swooning, calling it boy band nostalgia in the best way. Others, well, let's just say not everyone was ready for Kelce's Backstreet glow-up. Comments range from, who is this man and what did he do with Travis, to, it's giving Titanic-era Leo with a side of JTT realness. Someone even said they didn't recognize him next to Taylor at first, which is wild considering he's like the size of a refrigerator. But listen, Kelce's trying new things. The man's won Super Bowls, dated pop royalty, and now he's dabbling in 90s sitcom hairstyles. Let him live. Not all heroes wear capes. Some wear mousse. Number 2. Golfing for good. Just when you thought Travis was going full celebrity boyfriend mode, the man switches it up and goes philanthropic. Because of course he did. Right after his PDA Palooza with Taylor, Kelce packed up the romance and hit the greens for something way more heartwarming, a charity golf tournament. Yep, he's showing up at the Hardest Yard Celebrity Classic, which, aside from having a name that sounds like an emotional sports movie, is all about raising awareness and money for heart disease and stroke prevention. Talk about a plot twist! From wedding selfies to swinging clubs for a cause. This marks his first time at the event, and insiders say it shows how serious he is about using his platform for something more meaningful than touchdowns and viral TikToks. It's like watching a Marvel superhero decide to go vegan. Unexpected, but honestly kinda awesome. Number 1, the other wedding shocker. Plot twist, Taylor and Travis didn't even show up to this wedding, but still managed to hijack the entire guest list's attention. All thanks to a tiny piece of paper that had fans screaming, crying, and theorizing like it was a bonus track on 1989. The drama? A wedding invite for another NFL player, Cole Kmet, had Taylor's name written as Taylor Kelce. Yep, that's it. That's the tweet. Swifties took one look and went straight into FBI mode. Is it a typo, a casual assumption, or a secret marriage reveal? Let's just say it didn't help that they were placed at table 13, Taylor's famously lucky number. The universe doesn't do coincidences, right? Even though Taylor and Travis weren't actually at this wedding, the internet lost it. Did they elope? Are we getting a secret honeymoon album? Is this a Marvel post-credit scene? Some tried to play it cool, saying this kind of name formatting is normal, but others weren't buying it, especially with how peaceful and settled Taylor's been lately. Fans noted she's never looked more at home than she does with Travis, and honestly, they might be onto something. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.